BBC Radio 5 Live.
Right, Andy Verity's here with some money news. What are you talking about? Commuters and free bus travel?
Yeah, which sounds like good news, doesn't it?
Yes.
They're being offered free bus travel to try to get commuters out of their cars, and it's part of a 3-year campaign involving some of Britain's biggest bus companies, First Group, Arriva and Stagecoach. The aim is to reduce the number of car journeys by 1 billion by 2014, and to do that, you need just 1 in 25 trips to be taken in buses rather than cars, and to make that happen, the bus companies are giving away 1 million free tickets for bus trips.
Oh.
Let's find out more from Moir Lockhead, who's the Chief Executive of First Group. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us a bit more about how this is going to work. How do I get my free ticket?
Well, you go on to the Greener Journeys website and get your free journey. We're asking car users to transfer 1 journey per month to bus, and that'll give us the 1 billion journeys you talked about. It will also reduce carbon CO2 emissions by 2 million tonnes. So it's a significant environmental benefit, as well as a very good commercial deal for users.
Well, a noble goal to go for, but how do you prevent people from taking advantage of it? If I was a wily bus traveller, for example, and never commuted, I could just hop on the internet same as anybody else, couldn't I? And you wouldn't be transferring any journeys.
No. Well, that's the risk we take. But we're not going to. We're going to let those people use the buses. They use them now, and it's almost saying thank you for continuing to use the services. So we're not too worried about them being predominantly bus or car users. The important message really is that 1 journey per month, car use transferred to bus, saves 2 million tonnes of CO2. So it's good for the climate, and it's good for cities that are congested. They've got heavy traffic congestion.
A few facts that you've reminded us as part of this campaign, that car traffic, for example, is nearly twice what it was back in 1980, and we're the most car-dependent country in Europe. But isn't it true that if you live in the country, you still don't really have a choice because your bus services just aren't frequent enough?
Well, it's about demand, isn't it? If we can encourage people to use the bus services, there will be more frequent bus services. In most cities, there are very regular bus services, but as with the cars, we get stuck in the traffic. And it's trying to manage that road space more effectively. If we can get car sharing, if we can get this transfer of 1 journey a month, it will have an impact on the availability of road space in those cities, and it will have an environmental benefit. So it's a win-win, really.
Let's hope you achieve that. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. That's Moir Lockhead there, Chief Executive of First Group.